Introduction to the 7 chakras. So, let's define chakra. Chakra, a specific energy center in the human body that is related to certain attributes. They are centers of spiritual power. In Sanskrit, it means wheel or circle. It initially stemmed from Buddhist and Hindu faiths, yet are not restricted to such religions. We are all energy. So, from July to December 2025, I would balance my main 7 chakras each night. I would go outside and walk around my apartment complex, and I would listen to solfeggio frequencies with my headphones on, and I would listen to different ones. Each one there's a specific one that is according to each chakra out of the 7, and you can even type it in. That you could just type in balance the 7 chakras, and it will be like a 30 to 38 minute video, and it's 5 to 7 minutes of each chakra balancing. So you can listen to it for 5 minutes. And you can even, as you're listening to it, if you're doing like the root one, which is the red chakra at the base of your spine, you can go lam, Lam, and then carry the M out like and vibrate, and you'll feel the vibration in your mouth, in your throat, in your chest, and eventually you can feel the vibration through your body if you do it correctly and long enough, and that helps to activate each chakra one at a time. So anyways, I started working, and slowly but surely I have weaned out this nightly practice of mine when I used to balance my chakras. I haven't done it in like 6 weeks. So yeah, I need to get back into it because it feels good. You feel clean, like the energy that you have is like cleaner and it lasts longer and you don't fade as quick, and you don't like thoughts aren't like coming in and telling you how to feel and act for the whole day and stuff. It makes you much more peaceful. It's great, you know? So anyways, I look forward to re-implementing this upgrade to my daily routine. I would listen to solfeggio frequencies with headphones on and walk around, as I mentioned. There are certain videos on YouTube that play for 5 to 7 minutes of each solfeggio frequency that directly pertains to its mirrored chakra. So think of 396 hertz all the way to 963 hertz. That's red to violet. That's the low base chakra to the crown chakra, the root to the crown. Okay, the root is 396 and the crown at the very top is 963. It's funny because those are the same numbers, just rearranged, you know? I find more and more meaning in what Nikola Tesla said once upon a time. To find the secrets of the universe, to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. He also specifically mentioned the 3s, 6s, and 9s. He said think of 369. And that's funny because we just mentioned 396 hertz, then 963 hertz. There's even one in the middle that's 639 hertz. So it's rearranging all 3 of those numbers. It's you know what I mean? 396 hertz, 639 hertz, and 963 hertz. All 3 of those are 369, just in a different order. 396 ties us to this physical reality. That's why it's related to the root chakra. Okay, base consciousness, living in this physical fleshly vessel. 639 opens up and it bursts our heart chakra, which is unconditional love. That's how we're able to love and thrive in this life that we're living. And then 963, that connects us to God from our crown chakra. It connects us right to God directly. One way, baby. You know, and we're able to get downloads from source, from God, and get these great thoughts and get these things and these messages. You know, it connects us to God, the heavens, source energy, spirit. We get downloads from God, the creator, and it helps us with our heart, mind, body, and soul. You know, there are 7 main chakras in the human body, as I mentioned, although some say 36, 96, 121, or even more. I've heard crazy numbers, right? And those are all the small ones that might be like here, or along some meridian lines on the body. But these 7 main chakras are like huge energy portals, like this big, dude. Not as big as I can make my hands make it, so not this big, but a little smaller. I don't know. But like you get the point, like maybe like that. you know, and each one, and it's dense. It's like a condensed ball of energy, and people think that like the energy is going around it like that. Then it goes up to the next one, and that's the Kundalini rising. But I've also had the sacred secretion activation in my life as well. But let's get back into this, okay? So, anyways, there are 7 main chakras in the human body, although some say more. The 7 chakras are huge energy centers, all of the 7 ones. Each one emits positivity when balanced or when bursting, or it emits a various form of negativity when that specific chakra is either unbalanced or lacking energy flow to that area. Okay? Balancing your 7 chakras daily, or even if you want to just do it weekly, it could gift you with amazing benefits over time. It allows for next level energetic flow throughout the body. The third eye is responsible for heightened levels of intuition and discernment as well. So the third eye, boom, you know. So let's get into this. Number 1, the root chakra is represented through the color red. You also make the noise lam, L-A-M. You go lam, and you do this with your, like that. So lam, and I'm concentrating on picturing a red circle at the base of my spine, like a red circle in the front by my package, and then in the back by my butt. So in both sides of my body. So if this is my body, I'm picturing a red circle here and here. And I'm picturing energy coming into both sides through the front of my body and the back. When I close my eyes and I'm going lam, as I'm carrying that M, I'm picturing energy coming in, because we're energy. We're taking in energy and giving it off as well. At the lower ones, I tend to take the energy in. At the upper ones, I tend to push energy out. And it pushes out, and then it comes down and falls to the sides of us, and then comes back in through our root chakra. Some people will argue that it does the opposite of that, the inverse. But anyways, I digress. So, root chakra, color red. Noise you make, L-A-M, lam. Where is it located? Base of the spine. What's it responsible for? Survival, grounding, stability, and safety. Number 2, sacral chakra, represented by the color orange. Instead of L-A-M, you're going to say V-A-M. It's vam. And you're going to picture 2 circles, same thing, but the color orange. And it's going to be at your lower abdomen instead of the base of the spine, okay? So it's lam, and then you cup your hands like that, and then put your thumbs together like this. And that's V-A-M, vam, okay? And it's responsible for creativity, emotions, sexuality, pleasure, and desire, okay? Number 3, the solar plexus chakra, represented by the color yellow. Instead of lam, vam, now you're going to say ram. Think R-A-M, like the Rams, because in that football team is blue, and what else? Yellow, so think yellow, Rams. Yellow, ram, so it's lam, vam, ram. You put, like you're praying kind of, but then down like this, coming out, and then you cross the 2 thumbs like that. Ram, and you picture the yellow coming in, the yellow energy center right around here, and you picture energy coming in, like almost like you're the sun, but instead of giving off the rays, you're a sun that's pulling in energy from everything around it. Okay. Number 4, heart chakra, represented by the color green. The noise you make is Y-A-M, yum, like you take a bite of something and it's yummy, and you say yum, like that, okay? And it's located at the center of the chest, okay, the heart chakra, all around here, to the left a little, either way. They say the center, though, okay? It's responsible for love, compassion, empathy, and emotional balance in general. We are going to, and yum, and then we're going to go to 5, throat chakra, represented by the color blue, baby. Blue, baby, okay? So, throat chakra, represented by the color blue. The noise you make is H-A-M. Oh, by the way, on the heart chakra, the green one, you kind of do something very similar to the first one, the red one. But instead of like this, I think it's like this, or vice versa. So you're holding it upwards, and you're saying yum, and imagining your heart chakra bursting open with like green all around you. Okay, that's what I do. Number 5, like I said, throat chakra, represented by the color blue. Think if you get ham caught in your throat. Like what's the matter with you, Josh? I got ham in my throat. Right? So your throat is where it's located, obviously. What it does is for you is communication, expression, truth, and creativity. Number 6, third eye chakra, okay? The third eye, the pineal gland. Third eye chakra. The color representing it is indigo. And the noise you make is Om, O-M, Om. And that blue one, that throat chakra one, you cross your fingers all through like that, and then you do the thumb thing like that other one. Okay, so then, like I said, number 6, third eye chakra, represented by the color indigo. This is indigo or violet, either way. But represented by the color indigo. The noise you make, O-M, Om. Okay, pineal gland. It's represented at the pineal gland in the brain. Okay, what is it responsible for? Intuition, discernment, wisdom, perception, and imagination, my friends. Okay, imagination, and hence the term, I remember him when he was a kid, he was an indigo child, which means their imagination is next level. They're intuitive, they're smart, they're very tapped in with source and energy. Okay, anyways, and then that one, that one's funny. The third eye chakra, you literally go like this. I know it looks crazy, but you take your middle fingers and you have them up like that, but all the other fingers connect at the base like this, kind of like when you have your knuckles like that, except the middle fingers. And then you put the thumbs together and the middle fingers. That's it. And as you hold it out towards you, you go Om. And I imagine like this beam of energy coming shooting out of my, like Cyclops from X-Men, but like right here, like shooting something out. And imagine like white or purple light coming out or going in, either way, right? So anyways, then the last one, number 7, okay? Lucky number 7. It is called the crown chakra, okay? Represented by the color violet. And you say A-U-M, not O-M. It's kind of like Om, but a little different. It's A-U-M. So it's Aum, Aum. If you open your mouth, who wants to eat the tasty food? Aum, okay? Aum, A-U-M. Located at the top of the head. Okay, that's why it's called the crown, like you're wearing a crown on your head. What's it responsible for, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, spiritual connection, enlightenment, consciousness, divine understanding, connection to God, connection to source, receiving downloads from heavenly realms, things like that. Okay? Okay, the root chakra physically binds us to planet Earth. That's why it's the lowest one. It's pulling us down into our physical nature. The other two do it as well. The bottom 3 are known for that. Okay, our crown chakra, our heart chakra is that 4th one out of number 7. So the bottom 3, the top 3, that's 6. And the 4th one, the one in the middle, is the heart chakra. So it's what balances us with energies and emotions from above and below, okay? And then the crown chakra at the very top connects us to God or heavenly realms. Okay? Anyways, if each chakra is either balanced or bursting, you will have a good amount or a great amount of each category. Likewise unto that, if one is lacking in any of their chakra departments, then they will lack that characteristic or trait instead of it being strong. So instead of being intuitive, one may become spiritually blind. Let us talk about lack, okay? So if you are lacking in the root chakra department, you may experience fear. If you are lacking in the sacral chakra department, you may have lack of creativity. If you're lacking in the solar plexus department, you may experience low self-esteem or have anger management issues. So put that in check, okay? Learn how to balance these. Heart chakra, if that is lacking, you will have lack of empathy. You won't be able to relate to people emotionally, you know. Next up, if your throat chakra is lacking or if it's off, then you are going to be fairly quiet or antisocial. Oh, and the heart can do the same thing, can make you antisocial if you're lacking here from the heart or here from the throat. And if you're lacking both, you usually are antisocial and you don't like talking to people or being around crowds. Okay, next, Third eye chakra, if that's lacking, you may experience poor intuition or lack of focus. And then the last one, the crown chakra, if you are disconnected or if you're lacking, you will be disconnected from God and maybe even sometimes feeling like you're disconnected from the world as a whole, just in general, you know? So it's important to have these balanced all the time. You know what I mean? You got to take care of yourself and your energy. You know, and like they say, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It's just always going. So I'm energy that was created from my mother and father's energies combining. And before that, my parents who came from their parents, who came from their parents. Energy's always been going, except for this is why we believe in the gift and beauty of creation, divine creation from God, that our Heavenly Father above, you know? And this is why I have so much love and strength as a Christian/Catholic individual. But then my beauty of spirituality has blended well the past couple of years with my faith. And I have a gift of religion/faith and spirituality and divine intuition. And they combine together to create the person you see before you. I'm very grateful for this gift because 5 years ago I was not at this level. Now I am. I'm very grateful for that and appreciative. I promised to God I would use it to expose evil, to teach people, to guide others, to help myself, to make it to harbor a positive and welcoming atmosphere for anybody and everybody. And that's all I got into tonight's video. So thank you so much for stopping by. It means the world to me. Feel free to leave a like, comment, share, or subscribe. Until next time, just stay safe, be blessed, and live lavishly. I'm going to see all of you in the next video. Thanks so much. Until then, just know that I love you all. Peace.